Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Gladys and I'm all about speaking on being you and being human, so stay tuned. So today guys, I want to speak to you about this amazing book that I'm reading. Child, my god, this book goes in, like it goes in beyond imagination. It's really helped me to just conquer certain things within myself, understand myself a bit more, it makes you go deep, like really deep, like I'm talking about like childhood deep. And she just breaks it down into two parts of ourselves, which is the shadow child and the sun child. So obviously you have your sun child, that is, you know, the best version of you, the version of you that is just very vibrant, very out there, that's just, you know, happy doing certain things and stuff like that. It's just the parts of you that, you know, that just make you human, and you just enjoy those parts of you. But the other part of you, which is the shadow child, usually tends to kind of like suppress certain feelings down, to hate on yourself, to be angry, like certain things that you just hid away, that you didn't want, or maybe even up until now no one really sees, no one really knows like who that person is except you. Like, you know that there's certain dark parts of you that no one sees. Like, for example, there's parts of me that felt like, you know, I was unlovable, I was unworthy, I felt like I wasn't important, I felt like I had to suppress how I feel so I can accommodate how someone else is feeling and tend to them. But that just taught me to suppress myself completely in multiple areas, and to basically become this performing artist where I constantly perform, or I constantly adjust to someone else's needs, someone else's desires, and, you know, reach out and just be the best version that I can be for them. But meanwhile, I'm not being the best version for me. That doesn't make sense. That means basically I'm going down the line of people pleasing, and I'm going down the line of, yeah, just basically cutting myself off. And meanwhile, I'm not fully living, I'm not fully present because I'm suppressing myself. So that book just, I know that was a bit of a mouthful, but that book goes so deep, and I do recommend this book to anyone that is probably or dealing with something in regards to like your inner childhood or trauma, or like, you know, your relationship that you might have with your parents, more so your mom. It really breaks it down and allows you to get unattached with certain stories that you might have told yourself growing up. So yeah, that book has really definitely changed my life, changed my perspective, and it's still changing because I'm still reading the book. Like, it's a process, that it is a huge process, but however, it's just taught me to be a better version of myself. It's taught me to be accepting of the younger girl that I was, like, growing up, like in childhood, and to show love to those hurt places, to those dark places, and just know that, you know what, those things happen and I'm here for you, and you have the voice to use now, that you have the power to use now, you have everything that you need within you right now. So you don't have to fear, you don't have to run, you don't have to hide, you don't have to protect yourself, you don't have to defend. And she also goes into these 4 areas, which is basically where our shadow child tends to do these certain things. Like, we all have one trait where we do quite a lot. So I'm just going to list them out, look at my notes. So the 4 that she listed, which was to protect, to attach, to defend, and to flee. And for me, I was just like, oh, I can definitely relate to those. I can definitely relate to those. And for me, I learned that I tend to go into either 2 states. Either the state of flee, where I just want to run, hide, and seek for freedom in another area, in another dimension, which is really unrealistic, but I tend to do that. Or I tend to just shut off and try and look for something that will ease how I'm feeling. And then the other thing that I would do is protect and defend, where there's this wall up and I'm like, you ain't gonna come and attack my character, you're not gonna come for me, because I am this perfect child, I am this perfect woman, So you're not going to come for me. If not, my walls are going to go up and defense mode. I'm ready to come and attack you, or I'm ready to put the walls up and you're not going to hear from me because I'm not ready to deal with you, and it'll be better off. But with that, you got to be careful, because those defensive walls or that fleeing system, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. And more so, it might be beneficial because you feel you might have to do those certain things in a moment, but in the long run, you're affecting yourself, because it's either you're shutting yourself off from other people, or you're running to the next thing that will make you feel free again. And that's not freedom. That's like you living in a cage. So anyone that's feeling like that, it's okay to allow yourself to just be, and to work on those systems that keep on flagging up, if that makes sense. And yeah, this book is amazing. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And yeah, I just want to encourage you to stay you, stay being human, because this life, I'm learning, is not a perfect world that we live in, but we are imperfect human beings because of the person that created us. And we stay true to your boundaries, stay true to your growth, and stay true to constantly working on you. But also remember to love and accept yourself always. Take care. Bye.